Hey, in this short tutorial I'm quickly going to go over how to use 3D AI Studio for game development, for example in Unreal Engine or Unity. I went ahead and generated an image of a stone golem inside of the AI Image Studio. My prompt was something like stone golem 3D model pixel style, and I used the PixelArt Sigma model with the style set to 3D model. You could also use the Stable Diffusion model, just simply play around with it a bit. There's like a lot you can do. So let's hit generate and see what it does. And after a few seconds, the model gets generated and should show up in the 3D viewer. And as you can see, that 3D model is not bad. It generated the whole full body model, but as you can see, the texture quality isn't great. So we're gonna hit refine, which refines the model and improves texture quality. This usually takes about 3 to 4 minutes, and it will take us to our homepage. And I'll just skip that part and I'll see you when it's done. And as you can see, the model has been refined. If we click on the little eye icon, we can actually display or view the 3D model. And the texture quality actually now is a bit better, but we will increase the quality further with the texture eye in a second. But first, let's hit remesh and remesh it as FBX and hit remesh. This usually takes about, let's say, 5 to 10 seconds. And in the meantime, I'll quickly wanted to show you this cool feature, which you could use for basically anything. In my case, I would use it for a game icon or a weapon icon. I just used the PixelArt Sigma and choose a pixel art style, and this gave me some cool options. In my case, I like this one a lot, so I'm gonna hit save. It now pops up here. So now the remesh should be finished. You can see it here, we can download it. Done. So now I'm gonna hit over to Mixamo and use the FBX we just generated to rig the character. And once that is done, you select basically the bones you want. In my case, I'll show you in a bit. We'll do, for example, chin up here, wrist here. It's optimized for human models, but you can also use it for models like this. I went ahead and uploaded it already, so let's search for an idle animation. Which fits best, maybe some previewing, just a super simple one. Character arm space, will increase that a bit. And now, as you can see, we have a super simple animation. Nothing crazy. Let's download it with skin. And once that has been downloaded, we can go ahead and Blender, open the FBX file. Let's check here, previewing idle, that's it. And this is how it looks. So you can hit play down here, and as you can see, it's an idle animation, the one we downloaded from Mixamo. It's not bad. You can also choose the bones. You can put them in the middle, you put in front, and adjust them to your liking. Go into pose mode, adjust the poses. Basically, you're free to do whatever you want. But let's increase the texture quality a bit, because that's where it's lacking like quality in my opinion. So let's go back into the 3D AI Studio, download the refined version of the model, go into the texture eye. This is an alpha version of the tool, but it's, in my opinion, super powerful, and I would suggest everyone to use it. So let's go ahead and use this perspective here. Let's increase the brush size, change the prompt. We want it to be stone golem. Let's increase the creativity a bit and hit generate. Let's unpin the source texture. You can also brush with paint over the model to kind of, for example, we want to have specific eyes, specific parts of the body different, then we can do that. But let's just do that now. Let's hit generate. And as you can see, that generated a new texture. In my case, I don't really like it, so I'm gonna adjust the prompt a bit. Let's remove the pixel character and just have it at stone golem. Let's generate again. That's way better in my opinion. So let's go ahead and paint this onto the model. Okay, so now we painted the front, so we can go ahead and paint the legs as well. Let's adjust the prompt a bit. Leg, hit generate. And I like that as well, so let's go ahead and paint this over the 3D model as well. And we can go ahead and do that basically for the whole model. In my case, I'll just keep it like that, and I'll hit export, which then exports the GLB onto my device. We can open that in basically every software we want, in Blender, Unity, Unreal Engine. I would suggest this is pretty large. And that's because the texture of the original model gets upscaled by 2x once we drag and drop it in here. So I would suggest compressing the PNG, which is inside of this GLB, to a smaller size. I can actually quickly go over how to do that. Simply, let's delete all of this. You can simply import it here, import GLB, downloads, scene, and as you can see, that has the new texture applied. You can go into shading, base color, save as PNG, and then you can go to a site like compress PNG and drag and drop your files there, which reduces the file size a lot. Yeah, other than that, you also have text-to-speech tools. The text-to-sound is super cool, like our golem roaring, I don't know, let's say 3 seconds, generate sounds, and let's just for fun, let's see what that gives us. And once that is done, let's quickly hear what it generated. And that's something you could use in a game, animation, whatever you prefer. It also gets saved to your home folder, and you can download it. Same for text-to-speech. Yeah, I hope this was helpful, and if you have any more questions, leave them in the comments. Check out 3DI Studio, it's a pretty cool tool. And yeah, I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you soon.